What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another console review, or maybe my first console review, but today we're going to take a look at the Grafx 16 Mini. Alright? And let's see, as some of you know, this console is kind of difficult to get a hold of, just like any mini console, just because of the sheer fact that it's such a high demand. This one in particular was manufactured and brought out by Konami, and when I ordered this through Amazon, it was originally on back order because of COVID-19, so I wasn't sure when I was going to get it. In fact, it actually said that it was supposed to come in at the end of the year or possibly next year, so it actually came in, I think, around maybe beginning of June, somewhere around there. So I got pretty lucky to get it, I guess. And well, anyways, here it is. So let's first look at the console, and then we'll look at the games. So here's the console, right? As you can see. Now, when the TurboGrafx, since this is a mini, obviously it doesn't work like a regular TurboGrafx, but this game played on cards, and if you can see, hang on a second, let me get another light real quick. A little easier to see there. Anyways, so if you can see this slot right there, right? So when the TurboGrafx, like the original one, little cards for the games, and they went in this slot, right? So you can see it there. Anyways, they probably weren't any bigger than maybe a credit card, so it's kind of cool, a little gimmicky at the time for what was out. And then it actually came out with a CD add-on later on that you could put on there. And if you're familiar with TurboGrafx, Street Fighter 1 actually was on the CD add-on to the TurboGrafx 16. So, and then on the back, this is something I really don't like. So if you look at this thing, right? So this thing actually made it up and went over this, right? And it has a hole right there. So if you wanted to stick your HDMI cord in and your power connector, right? There it is. So look at that power connector. Can you believe that? That is just the worst design ever, right? So I even tried to put it through this hole and then put the back piece back on, and all I wanted to do was pull this cord like bad, like, right? As most of you know, like, if a cord looks like that, kind of like a cell phone adapter or maybe a PS4 charging cable, if it crinks or kinks up at the end right here, it tends to want to disconnect after a while, right? And this cord is real flimsy, so if I sat there and just let it sit all kinked up like that with this cover on, over time it would just wear out, and then there would go my cord, you know, messed up. I mean, why couldn't they have, like, put it next to this, right? Like, that would have been perfect if you'd just taken this piece and moved it down and put it right next to that. Then you could have shoved it in there in this hole, and both of them would have fit just fine. You could put this back on. But because that cord is where it is, I mean, it has the ability to go back on, but it just, I guess I could route it through this one and then back around the back and then put it back on, but you shouldn't have to do all that. I mean, this thing was a real pain in the butt to hook up, not to mention that you really have to get in there to find this, and then you have to make sure that it's like seated right so that it goes in correctly. So, I don't know, I didn't really care for that very much. Anyways, the cord for the controller, right, here's the controller, and the cord is like, I don't know, maybe 25 foot long. I mean, that's great. I mean, you could put it up on your TV and then sit like on your couch or something and play it with a corded controller, right? Now, I don't know why I didn't go with cordless. I have no idea. I mean, it seems to be the kind of standard for any console coming out right now, but, you know, hey, I guess they wanted it to be authentic. But I don't even know if the original TurboGrafx had a cord that was that long. Anyways, It also has, you can get another controller and hook it up. So it's got, you know, 2 controller inputs, one here, one underneath, and then this is the power switch for the console itself. Okay, so I've not messed with this thing at all since I bought it, or since I got it rather. It was gifted to me. So this is going to be just a deep dive in to see what it's like for the first time, just like any of you guys that haven't ever seen it. So let's take a look at what it looks like. Well, there it goes. Wow, that took some time. How about that? Turn the power on. It took a few seconds for it to load. Well, we want English. Alright. Okay, so far I'm kind of happy with the way it looks as the dashboard. That's kind of cool, right? I mean, I never heard of any of these games, really. My cousin actually gave me a TurboGrafx back when I was younger, and I was stupid and sold it to a pawn shop for probably candy or something, I don't know, but I wish I'd kept it. I mean, really wish I'd kept it, because right now I think they're worth a fortune, trying to get that or the PC Engine, I guess that's a Japanese version of it. So, let's see what we got here. We got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 25 games. We have 25 games. Let's see what settings have right here. Display settings. Okay, so it looks like you can maybe change your display to, let's see. I'm not really sure what all these are. I guess just different settings for what you want it to look, the game to look like when you play it. Check that out. It looks like a cell phone. Why would you want to play it with that small of a screen anyway? Like, why don't you want it like that? I don't know. Maybe some people want to be a little nostalgic about it, I guess. Anyway, let's go back. It's 2. Yeah, this is have A and B. It has 1 and 2 buttons on it. And let's see. Okay, so it seems to be that that's all the games we have on this. What? I don't know, what's this say? Oh, here we go. There it is. So you can go to PC Engine this way. Oh, nice. Alright, so this is the PC Engine Japanese version. You can get these games. And looks like there's... Let's see. $32. Wow. So 32 PC Engine games and 25 TurboGrafx 16 games. So, let's see, math, 57, looks like. We get 57 games on that mini console. Man, that's really good. Not bad at all. I think it was like $99 too, so... I'm not really sure. Maybe it's like a little less than $1 a game. No, maybe a little more than $1 a game. Yeah, there you go. So, let's check out a few of these. Alien Crush. Maybe that's like a shooter or something. Oh, that's cool. Look at it. It gives the graphic of actually sticking the card in, as if it would do it if you actually had the card. So, kind of neat. Let's go fast on that. Oh, it's a pinball game. Oh, check it out. Kind of looks like RType a little bit with that guy on the right there. Okay, so it looks like A or 1, button 1 controls the right stick, and the D-pad controls the left stick. Well, that's weird. You'd think it'd be like button 2 that controls the left stick, and like A and B, you know. Anyway, let's see. How do we back out? Go to the menu. Oh. There we go. So you have to push start, or excuse me, run and select to go to the main menu. And it looks like it has a way to save your progress on games. So you can save it here, and you can resume game and go back to the menu. So, yeah. All right. So that was Alien Crush. Let's see. Let's try RType. RType's good. If you guys remember Super RType from the Super NES. See what we got here. Cool. Oh yeah, well there you go. So yeah, I'm amazing at these games, aren't I? I wonder if this. So this is. If you look here, this has got a like selector buttons. I wonder if that's auto, like auto fire instead of having to. That's what it looks like. So we got, or turbo, I should say. Yeah, so it is turbo. You sit there and just turbo it all this down. Yeah, we're not saving that one. I'm so bad at that game. Alright, let's try something else here. Ooh, Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse is pretty good. Let's try that one out. See what we got going on. Splatterhouse came out for, or they did a remake of it on a PS3, and it was actually pretty good. I was surprised. People said it was really bad, but I enjoyed it tremendously. Definitely worth a shot. Worth playing, whether if you like that kind of game. But it's just a beat 'em up, you know. Every time I saw this guy when I was younger, I always thought he looked like Jason. Or I always say, oh, look, it's Jason, but it's the good Jason. That's disgusting. Alright, so I guess you gotta hold button 1 to... Oh, there he goes, alright. So I can't take the stick up the ladder, alright. We got Bosser. Looks like it. Alright, so there's Splatterhouse. We'll save that one for later. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let me try out. Ooh, it's the new Adventure Island as opposed to the old one. How about that? Let's give that one a shot. The new Adventure Island. Oh, that's cool. The graphics actually look pretty good on this one. I forgot. Alright, so if you guys never played Adventure Island, you have to like continue to go and collect fruit. Otherwise your life meter on the top there, see it continues to goes down. And you only get one hit and you're dead. So at least it's not auto scrolling. You can kind of take your time and pace yourself a little bit. Oh, I guess fire is not good for a skateboard, huh? So you like one hit dead, and you get to start over again. I think you get to start. Actually, let's save it. Okay. So that, if you guys don't know, it's kind of like a save state. It's like a built-in memory card on those games that are like that. Some people don't like them. Some people do like them, but it works. All right, let's go check out PC Engine. A few games in this one. Ninja Ryukenden. Kind of looks like Ninja Gaiden, I guess you could say. Let's try that out. I think it is Ninja Gaiden. Oh, it is! Look at that! It's Ninja Gaiden for the Turbo Graphics. Check it out. The graphics are way nicer than the NES, man. I wonder if it has the same problems when it comes to loading the enemies up on some of these levels. I don't know how to super power yet. Yeah, so this game, if you guys don't know, has gone on to be, you know, legendary for how hard it is. It's just extremely tough. People that have beaten this game have got my respect. Like, for real. Trying to get through some of these stages are just ridiculous. I think when I was a kid, I thought that was a Coke sign right there. Alright, let's see, we got a boss here. Yep. Check him out. Alright, we got him. Wow. It even gives you life back. So this game was also known for its cutscenes. Like, you beat a stage, you get a cutscene, you beat another stage, you get another cutscene. And that's how the story was told, was through cutscenes. So obviously all this is in Japanese, you can't read it, but if you have the NES version of this game, you can definitely read it and see what it's like. But I think right there he says, "What the?" No, he says, "What the?" Just about in every cutscene, he's like, "What the?" Alright, so we will save that one. Alright, let's see. Let's do one more. We'll look at one more and then wrap it up. Ooh, look at that. That's Castlevania. I think it's called Rondo of Blood in Japanese. That's so cool that it has the little CD-ROM, little animated thing on it there. Well, you can't like skip any of this. You just have to sit through it. It looks like. So this is actually called Dracula X on the Super NES or Super Nintendo. And if you guys are old-time game collectors, Super NES was like, or the Dracula X cartridge is just very, very, very expensive these days. You can get it when you're like $300 if you're trying to get just the cartridge. Castlevania is actually one of my favorite game series too. If you guys haven't checked out the Netflix series, you definitely need to. It's really good. They did a very good job on it. I think right now it's in season 3. Also, I think if you have a PSP, you can do Castlevania Chronicles, I think is what it's called. Maybe that's not it. I can't remember. I think maybe Castlevania Chronicles X or something like that. But if you play through that game, beat it, there's a couple of ones you can unlock. I think you can unlock this one, and you can unlock Symphony of the Night if you beat the game. So definitely worth your money on that one. If you have a PSP, you should definitely try to get that one. Let's call it. Let's just do Turbo. Check it out here. Turbo Grafx. Call it Turbo Grafx. There you go. Wow, you can't skip any of the cutscenes, man. You can't do nothing. I think you play as Richter Belmont, maybe, in this one. This opening reminds me of Symphony of the Night a little bit. When Alucard comes through the graveyard into the castle. Oh no, it's death. You actually get to fight him in this one. Oh wow, so 2 hits and he's done. Okay, this is what I'm more accustomed to. This is where you start in the Super Nintendo game, from what I remember. But I've heard this game is really hard, man. Like, just very, very hard. So if you guys ever play Castlevania, these hearts right here, they're not health. They're used for currency to use your weapon. So like, if you just saw back there, pick up that knife, and I'm about to pick up this axe, and then the knife pops out, axe pops out. So you can choose which one you want to keep. The knife's okay, but I like the axe better. So it does that right there. So every time you use the axe, it uses 1 heart. So you want to try to hang on to your hearts as much as you can for the boss. because usually those weapons will help a lot in the bosses. And if you know which boss you're going to fight, you can kind of pick which weapon you want to use. Some of them are better suited for the boss than others. So, like if you played the original Castlevania on the regular Nintendo, the axe for sure was the best for the first boss. It was like a bat or something like that. So. Also, these games are known for having food inside of walls. Which, would you eat a... question always comes up. When you eat a pork chop if you found it inside of a wall? Good old pork chop. So, if you guys ever played the Super Castlevania on the Super Nintendo, Castlevania 4 or whatever, I think you play as... maybe you still play as Richter at that one too. But Richter can... he can like use his whip in lots of different directions, like down, sideways, up. He can use it always, but that one's probably the best control as far as a Castlevania game is concerned, because of how much or how many different directions you can use the whip on. But it seems like in this one and the other ones, it's just one direction. That's it. You know, whichever direction you're facing is really all you get. So we're gonna play this to the first boss, and then probably gonna close it out right there. Alright, here we go. First boss. It's a dragon, so keeping the axe is probably the best idea. My life is waning, something terrible. Yep, that's it. One hit, dead. Let's see what he gives me here, if anything. Yep, give me the axe. Okay. So I might do okay on him then. Oh, his pattern isn't too bad. I think you have to have the axe in this guy. I don't think you can hit him with the whip. I definitely want him to catch you, that's for sure. There we go. Let's see, does the orb come down on this one too? We got an orb, we got an orb. Yep. Yeah. The orb is beat the boss and refill your health and go to the next stage. Well, it's supposed to refill your health. Let's see. Maybe it comes up next. Okay, yeah. Refills your health at the beginning of the next stage. Alright. That's what we're gonna call it right there, as far as the game's concerned. Okay, so TurboGrafx 16 Mini, definitely worth your money. I would absolutely get it if you have the opportunity to. The only thing, like I said, that I don't like is that cord in the back where you have to plug it up. Understand too that it does go to a USB port, so if you have a USB port in your TV, then you should be good. But or you can use one of those plugs, like an iPhone plug or something like that, and then plug it into that, and then you can plug it into like a surge protector or the wall or whatever. But definitely worth your money. I mean, 57 games, you know, can't beat that. It's pretty good. The other mini consoles don't have that many games, not even close, from what I can recall. I mean, so if you get an opportunity to get this thing, definitely grab it. It's definitely worth it, worth the time, worth the money, and yeah. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll put another video out before too long. I'm not sure what we're going to do, maybe another magic video, but like I said, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and have a good one. You guys take care.